Hey, what's up guys, this is Mike and welcome back to some more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I need this game right now. I need this game in my life. I've been getting very bored these past couple of weeks and I need a new game to actually play because I played Forza Horizon 2 for a while. That kept me pretty busy, but now I've completed that and there isn't really any games that are like grasping my attention that I'm thoroughly enjoying. And Advanced Warfare is out in about a week and I cannot wait. One, I'm really optimistic about this game. I have very high hopes and I think it's going to do well. And two, I cannot wait to get back on my YouTube grind, streaming grind, because no matter what, I always enjoy a Call of Duty in the first couple of months. Even Call of Duty Ghosts I enjoyed. So I cannot wait to be able to create brand new series for you guys that I really think you will enjoy and just absolutely grind it out. So for this past week, I've been trying to think of brand new series that I think you will enjoy. Series that maybe I've done in the past or something new. Of course, I won't know fully until the game comes out because we don't know about like secret streaks, league play, masters, ranked, everything like that. However, I've also been getting like thumbnails sorted, so the thumbnails are a lot more appealing for these series and all these behind the scenes work. Now, this week, some people already have the game. Some people already have hands-on with the game. They've been leaking information on their Twitter, leaking information online. Now, I wasn't going to do a video because I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want to get a strike or anything, but I've seen some people talk about it and it's actually public knowledge now. You can find this pretty much anywhere online. If you know where to look and you're a nerd like me and you sit on Reddit or Twitter until fucking 6 AM, you may have seen this information, but I'm going to talk about it for you guys that aren't as nerdy as me and fill you in if you guys don't know. So first off, I'm going to talk about the release itself and day zero. Now, it's actually set to release at midnight EST. So if you live in PST or on the West Coast, which I believe is in LA or anything like that, you will actually get the game 3 hours early. So that will be 11 to 9 PM. You're actually able to get the game day zero. And then, of course, you can just change the timing wherever you live. I'm not going to give you a rundown of GMT, EST, PST, everything like that. You can work it out where you live, but it will be midnight EST. Now, next, I'm going to talk about the maps. I said there was going to be 13 maps on release. It turns out there's actually 14 maps. So I'm going to give you the names of all the maps. So we have Ascend, Biolab, Comeback, Defender, Detroit, Green Band, Horizon, Instinct, Recovery, Retreat, Riot, Solar, Terrace, and Atlas George. Atlas George is a DLC map, so there's 13 plus the DLC map, which is actually a remake from the Call of Duty 4 Pipeline, which should be very interesting. I thought Search and Destroy played really well on Pipeline, so it's going to be interesting to see it on this game. However, 14 maps or 13 plus 1. Now, I've already spoke about the game modes previously that have been announced. Now, the hardcore modes that have been announced, we have Hardcore Team Deathmatch, Hardcore Kill Confirmed, Hardcore Domination, and Hardcore Search and Destroy. So, for those hardcore fans out there, you have 4 game modes to choose from, and I'm sure they'll implement more if it actually does well and it's successful anyway. So, moving on to the weapons. Now, this is where I'm feeling a little bit downhearted because all the weapons pretty much got announced. So, if we look at the assault rifles, we have the Bal 27, the AK-12, the ARX-160, the HBR-A3, IMR, and the MK-14. There's only 6 assault rifles to choose from, and all I could think of was like Modern Warfare 3, where we had 10 different choices of assault rifles, and that was a pretty big variation. 6 assault rifles doesn't seem that much. Now, I know we're going to have the option to customize them, and they'll have like 10 customization options, so possibly that's 60 weapons, but the base weapons themselves, there's only 6 assault rifles, which doesn't seem very much. And even going into the submachine guns as well, there's only 6 submachine guns. So we have the KF5, the MP11, the ASM1, the SN6, the SAC-3, and the AMR9. Now, one of these are the Vectors, and apparently the Vectors are akimbo only. So you only have 5 submachine guns, and you have the option to have a Vector akimbo as well. Now, moving on to the snipers, we have the Lynx, the MORS, NA45, and the Atlas 20mm. Now, 2 of these snipers are the bolt-action sniper rifles, and 2 of them are kind of like the M21 single shot, 2 shots to their body and 1 shot to the head. 4 snipers, I think, is okay. Moving on to the shotguns, there's only 3 shotguns. It seems such a little amount. We have the TAC-19, the S12, and the Bulldog. Now, the TAC-19 seemed a pretty poor shotgun when I actually used it anyway, and the S12, if we're looking back, I think at Black Ops 2, that's like a fully automatic single shot kind of shotgun, and so is the Bulldog. Like, the Bulldog is the exact same, so I think we need like a bolt action kind of shotgun, the pump action you know what I mean, like the KSG, for example, from Modern Warfare 3. We need one of those. But yeah, that's the shotguns. Moving on to the LMGs, we have the EM1, the Pytake, the XMG, EPM3, and the Ameli. So only 5 LMGs as well. We have the option to have dual-wield LMGs in this game, which should be very, very interesting. And then the attachments, I'll read these out really quick. Red dot, hybrid, autofocus, target enhancer, thermal, ACOG, laser sight, foregrip, stock, tracker, extender mag suppressor, parabolic microphone, quick draw grip, and grenade launcher. By the way, the parabolic microphone, I finally found out what it actually does. So basically, when you equip this, if someone shoots a silenced weapon, they actually appear on your radar. So that's quite interesting. And then, of course, we have the abilities, which I've already mentioned. I'll go through those really quickly if you guys don't know. Shield, overcloak, mute device, stim, cloak, hover, ping, trophy system. Moving on to the score streaks, we've actually seen a list of what I think is all the kill streaks. Of course, we have the option to customize all these kill streaks anyway. So we can have actually these UAV can turn into a super UAV, or a Goliath can turn into a super Goliath, depending on how much points you want to use and actually have them equipped with. So we have the aerial recon drone, UAV, aerial assault drone, orbital care package, remote turret, system hack, the XS1 Vulcan, Missile Strike, Bombing Run, XS1 Goliath, Warbird, and the Paladin. Now, it makes me think a little bit. This makes me think a little bit because the Nano Streak isn't announced yet. Now, the Nano Streak may be a customization option within these kill streaks. Maybe it's a system hack. Maybe it's one of the aerial assault drones and you can actually customize it and have loads of assault drones. Maybe that is the Nano Swarm. If you guys don't know what the Nano Swarm is, I'm pretty certain we've seen it in the single player campaign, and it picks up a shield to fend off all these Nano Swarm kind of things. Now, the reason that I believe, and I'm fairly certain that it's in multiplayer, is on one of the kill streaks, which is hardwired, it actually says invulnerable to the Nano Swarms. Now, maybe the Nano Swarm is possibly a secret streak, or maybe it's the customized one. Not really sure, but we will see probably in a week's time, or maybe in a couple of days when someone actually tells us who already has the game. But that's my speculation. I think it potentially might be the secret streak, but I'm not 100% sure. But that has been some information. Also, what I've seen, I had my little eye out here, they actually lowered some of the score streaks, the actual points required for the score streaks from the Gamescom build. So the Goliath went from, for example, an 800 points required to 775. So also the Warbird went down as well. So now some of the kill streaks are actually easier to get than they were at Gamescom. I thought they were actually quite difficult at Gamescom. They did the exact same last year as well with Black Ops 2 they did. Sorry, not last year. Black Ops 2, they lowered it as well. So that has been all the information that I currently know about Advanced Warfare. I think this will be my last Advanced Warfare video until the game actually comes out. I hope some of you actually found it useful and you're excited about the game as I am. And always, make sure you leave a like rating. Tell me in the comment section below what you think, and if you do have any suggestions for some series that you would like to see from myself that I possibly haven't thought of yet, make sure you just leave them in the comment section, and if I think it's good, I will try and do it. So hopefully enjoy it, and make sure you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good night.